feel attacked, but we'll be looking at who's on the attack right now. 100
flew off
Thieves.
the spaceship.
Just ruined my segue, all right?
Oh, you did the same with mine.
100 Thieves will be kicking things off on the T side, the offensive side of things, and they have 2 smokes, a bunch of flashbangs, and well, old Juzzy Bear has a P250 in his hands. Look at this, 4-pronged defense over towards A from Liquid. Quite aggressive. Naf's taking a lot of territory. Gratisfaction's going to have to deal with that if they push any more forward. It is just a waiting game to kick things off here today. There is a timer on this. Naf will probably start getting inquisitive if there's info towards the other side of the map, but Aaron now reconvening. That's Azza, for those of you who don't know him on a first-name basis.
Because you're cool like that?
Yeah, well, it's about to get real cool over here towards A ramp.
All right, so Grim's going to get a whole lot of attention, tries to play in Naf, doesn't work out, but there's Elige. You said you wanted to see him. You've seen a lot of him. That's stunning from Elige. That's the big dog you want. T3000 on the map, 4 kills, easy start, goodbye 100 Thieves.
Yeah, and this is the difference maker. With this prediction for this game, it's so hard to know which version of Team Liquid are going to show up. And we said that the other day when we saw them playing against EG, because the pound-for-pound fraggers in this team, Elige, Naf, and Twists, are 3 of the absolute best players within North America, hands down. You throw them in the mix when you're talking about your Breezes, your Ethans. Yep. They're monsters, right? Those are the monsters of North America. If they're all having a good day, if they're all showing up and showing the best form they possibly can, okay.
Oh.
The Thieves might be in trouble, but Liaz with a nice opening there onto Stewie. That's opened the gap towards middle, forced the rotation from Naf. He's had to cheat on over. It's also pulled Twist back from the B bomb site. It's another chance here for Liaz. How patient does he want to be?
And Liaz, let's see that hand cannon in work. Naf on the other side, chat saying, you know, Naf, if he is having a game, he's hard to contain. Grim doing a nice bit of damage, but you've got to be careful. Obviously, we've seen these pistols can do some serious stuff. But if Grim's on the case, may not be Dust 2, but he knows what he's doing. Pro tips aside. Lee's joining him. I like the similarities between what we've kind of prefaced with how JKS likes to play almost solo towards the site, but Elige doing some nice early work, showing some presence, but they're falling away. They're going to give us some room. Liaz on bomb recovery duty, and they do continue forward. There's still plenty of threats available, plenty of smokes here.
Yeah, they could go for a very standard A execute here, or they could go for deeper smokes towards the sniper deck and in towards the elevator room, giving them more space to work with. They become less vulnerable to stack nades. There's not a lot of those left on the side of Liquid, just 1 HE and a bunch of flashes to deny the plant. This kill from Elige could be everything.
Oh, he's going looking. He's getting curious. Curiosity killed the can. It kills Elige too. Grim's feeling pretty isolated now. The others are there, but they're a little bit cut away. Nice nade from Naf. This is a great pistol round coming out. These Deagles are doing some work. That's a recovered rifle as well. Beautiful upgrade. Bomb to be planted. And retake, 1 flash, 1 decoy. It's not exactly brilliant. It's not exactly rife. And they're locked out by another smoke.
Yeah, Az's timing on that was perfect. He could have had his head picked off any second there, but now maybe even considering saving the rifles. Naf's about to flash. Here we go.
Pop as a blind, but he's got support. JKS. Perfect timing, perfect crossfire. Naf has nothing to do here. Time's not on his side. Gratisfaction, lovely little exit kill there on the way through. But honestly, that round was beautifully choreographed from the 100 Thieves.
Yeah, and it all started with that kill from Liaz in middle onto Stewie, getting a little bit aggressive into that dumpster position, and he was your impact player of the round. 2 kills. And the Elige frag was actually probably more important than the one onto Stewie. Stewie was the opening and forced out the CT side of rotation. Well, yes, it was. But if they were able to, and like they did, easily take out Elige without any casualties, they have such a number advantage on that bomb site. And we'll get back underway. The guns are out. The force buy for Team Liquid coming on through. See if Elige can replicate his pistol round success. A limp smoke from Jaken to give them some room to work with. And Chet did say he was going to be a big factor for them on Vertigo here today. He's down to 8 HP, so probably not too much to be coming out from him in round number 3, but they already have a number advantage. Grim's gone down. No rush here from the Thieves, just taking it slow as you like. Now, if you are going to go for a boost, this is the way to do it. Don't go towards the box. You'll have your head taken off. If you're a little bit further away,
that's nice.
Yeah, give yourself a better angle, a more wider angle. Harder for the CTs just to be so tuned in on that exact position your head will pop up through. Molotov from Liaz on towards the construction position. And now, does he want to swing? Close smoke, high flash, low flash, mind you. He didn't go for the high boy.
They're really heading. I do get nervous when I see these rounds coming down to like 25, 30 seconds. Alicia's got the full picture here, or enough of the picture to understand, well, Ram's clear. So stack out, let's get ready. Elige, I feel like he's very good with timing. He's not going to overdo things. He'll find that right timing, and he's found it again. Clearing as he goes, sees nothing, keeps calling this. More and more information going to be relayed. Now, again, if he goes too soon, they'll give away the plan. But now they're all there. So let's see if this stack out is in the right place. Oh, we missed the sitter. But there we go. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, the conversion was great, but you know what happens if he doesn't convert that? Hand into desk, Lauren. Liquid will have to take the save here. This won't be another force buy. As JK is turning around, mopping that up. So Elige probably going to be a little bit frustrated he didn't get it on the first kill, but no problems there. I think that's a yoga mat in the back corner. That's good to see. You want to do your stretching in the morning. Get yourself all limbered up. As out come the pistols. Nade towards Naf, but he's already passed. He's completely missed this. Yes, he has, but on high alert now. Damage done. Dinked on through. Elige will finish him off. There's an M4 to pick up. Kanazamov. He's going to get one for his own, so JKS is here. Can he do any better? So far, only 1 for 1 for the Thieves. Liquid making just to eke around with some upgraded pistols.
Wait, no, that's not actually stuck, is it? Okay.
Okay. Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh, we don't love that.
No, we don't. The other day, I think it was Endpoint we're playing.
Yeah,
and
went
the
off
bomb,
the map, right?
Yeah, and normally when it goes off the map, it just comes back up to where it fell off. I don't even know how it happened. I might have to go back and double
I definitely
check
saw
that
it on
one.
Twitter, but that was about it. So, something else I saw on Twitter, there was a lovely new edit by ESL CS. Have you seen that one?
Oh, the what?
Oh, I don't
Really?
want to ruin it. Have a look. Have a look, Chad. Funny
Some
enough.
salty League of Legends fan out there as well.
Oh, don't.
Like, yeah, but he
Don't.
replied to it by saying he's hosting an actually relevant esport. It's right. Esports only existed when League of Legends started.
Please don't, Chad. Chad, don't get Chad started, all right? We don't play these games. And Gratisfaction ain't playing games today. He's absolutely on it as well. Quick pressure coming in. Jacob tries it over towards ramp. Another piece that was in Chet's puzzle was, you know, how successful Jacob can be. Didn't quite have the start he wanted there, but maybe feeling he could try it out, and why not? You're up at 3-1 at the moment. Got enough cash in the bank, could give it a good go, but didn't really get any fruit for it. Twister's pretty low now, though, so has to fall away slightly from being so proactive, but we do see people reconvening towards ramp.
Look at that tiny gap there that Elige is just spotting through if anybody wants to pick on up and over. Look, the flashes are not great, but the kills, they're fantastic. Hazard and Gratisfaction opening up, and now if Twist wants to push for information, he's low on HP. JKS could take him out of the picture. Oh, don't fall too far to the left.
Oh.
Jeez, okay, well, at least he's been spotted up, put on notice that there is somebody over towards B lobby. Twist wants to continue to hang around here, and they do need this info. Being down a man, they need to be able to hedge their bets, and by holding onto all of this B-side territory... Oh, they're coming back over here. They have to clear out this position. If Twist gets a frag here on this low HP, he's done well.
Let's see what he can do. Again, one and done would be great. Yep, he's done pretty well off that. Considering his low HP, he's going to at least get the information, relays that to Stewie, but Stewie's a little further ahead than Naf here, but can at least control any T-side pushing towards CT, slowly working back through by Gems. Leah spots enough, takes him down, and yeah, no trade available for Naf now. No kit either, no util. This looks like it's gone well for the 100 Thieves.
Yeah, Naf, if he wants to go for this, he'll have to pull off some miracle frags here. They're set up in the triangle of death right now, being able to pivot off of one another, and JKS even wants more. Playing up close, personal behind the smoke. They're going to clear this out. They're going to see nobody's home, and well, the assumption that the save's coming through, that's a safe one. Bomb now. Under 10 seconds until detonation, and that'll be round number 4 on the board for the Thieves. So yeah, Lauren, you missed this whole period of time where I would just predict against them.
Oh, okay.
Right? So I'd predict against them so that they would win, and it worked.
And then it would make you happier.
It worked for a while, and then they came top 4 at a major.
Oh.
And then I started predicting for them.
I see.
I'm not like a fair weather fan. I'm just a guy who wants my old friends to do well. And then, oh, I like the black jersey.
They look really cool.
I have the outdated one. I got the one from last year. Gomez said he was sending me some more stuff, but it never arrived.
Oh, nothing like calling out on air.
Yeah.
It's good. Hey, Liquid, I've been supporting you the whole time, and it screwed up my predictions. You want to...
Their stuff's not as cool as the Thieves stuff, though, let's be honest.
Well, I don't know about that.
Their stuff's merchandise. The Thieves do apparel, so there's a big difference.
Gosh, I guess we're all out in LA now, just creating new words for a t-shirt.
It's more than a shirt, Lauren. It's a lifestyle.
Oh, I shouldn't laugh. No, I'm sure it is, Chad. I'm sure it's very important to you.
Rush.
When are you getting your own clothing line, apparel?
I'm not
line?
into that kind of stuff.
Oh.
I like wearing other people's stuff. I'm not creative enough to make things.
Fair enough. You were asking for Rush.
Yeah, Rush.
Hello?
You want to do this round for us, friend?
Sure thing. I think Alicia's going to go cataclysmic here. He's in the smoke. They don't know. He's flashed through.
Oh, he brained
He's found
him.
one. He did homicide him, looking for a second, but he doesn't find it. But as it finds up 2 frags, pivotal. Will he find Stewie? Tucked close, X-ray off. We see what the player sees, and he sees death and the black screen of death. And oh no, JKS, he's thinking about running into B. But Naf, he's been here the whole time. The B-hops don't help him out, but Jakame, he's got a lot of ground here. Stewie, probably a bit too quick to rotate off, but he has moved to this position here, waiting for the plant, maybe get a HE. If he peeks now, it's going to work out well. All on Liaz, 1v2. Was this an eco? I don't remember. The grenade does a lot of damage. If he gets this one, Naf is quick. Look at Naf, though. He's sneaking. I don't think Liaz is aware. This is going to be a monumental round. The score 1-4. This will make it 2-4. This is basically the game right here. And Liaz finds another. Can he find the last? Molly, he's got it down. No smoke, no kit. Naf, he's got to go, but Liaz played it to perfection. X-ray off. We see what he sees. He hears some steps. Oh, it's annoying. Oh, what? Through the top.
There's no time.
No time.
There's no time.
Good effort. No time.
Cataclysmic.
No, that's not what you want. No up to save. But, you know, he saves the AK-47 Kalashnikov. One shot to the head, 7.62 rifle. What else do you need in the round? Chad, Lauren, got anything?
Yeah, so that was just a partial investment from Team Liquid there.
Like
so
one rifle, 4 pistols, right?
it wasn't a bad round by any means, but they weren't able to convert. And thank you to our guest commentator. It's like bring your kid to work day. So
it's
we
like when
bring
you kill me,
Rush.
I've got that little follower in Among Us, and then he just sits there really sad. You know, when you floated me, Chad, you just sent me off. Perfectly explain myself. Why were you electrical? Well, there was an emergency, so I went there and then it was dealt with.
I was new at the game, and Potter
knew enough to accuse me.
Potter killed me twice.
Potter was on the bloodlust for you.
And I'm just sitting there, and now I have to sit quiet for the rest of the game. I was just trying to learn the map. Yeah, okay, well, JKS might get a kill here. Look at this. Twist perched on up. What?
Just under the...
Hello? I don't think he realizes Justin's pushed in.
Is the gun barrel in the way of this?
If JKS moves a little bit towards his right, he's going to see Twist.
No, don't. Look.
Look, we can see him!
Oh!
What? What?
I'm pretty sure the gun model was in the way, or the aspect ratio classic coming out.
Not 4x3.
He might have been. Oh, Naf's gone down too. This is success across the board for the Thieves. 4-3. Obviously, they can lead wherever they want to now. Grim is still here, though. Grim ever present, but he's going to be forced one way or another. Has to fall back from that, doesn't want to commit to short, but they have held the pause button for a second, the Thieves. They don't want to overly do this. Elige is now on the way. They are all still here by ramp, though, so Stewie with the flash for Elige. This could be big, but Jacob's already spotted him. Flash comes in, quick turn, Elige on it. Down he goes. Both kills picked up. Surely they're on for this. Stewie's going to have to dig deep if he wants a difference maker here.
Yeah, and they knew Stewie was there because of that flash assist. So on high alert as they entered into the site. Now it's 6-1 in favor of the Thieves. Last time round, you heard us prefacing this game. It, went in the favor of 100 Thieves, 16-3, but they were starting on the CT side. It was just lockdown all across the map. Liquid were janky. They were all over the place. It felt that their communication, their mid-rounds were quite bad. You can see here, this is a freebie for JKS. Like, he's just looking at him like, hello? Dude? You cool? Gave Twist a chance to turn around and see where he was standing. That's some BM right there.
Do you think we could get Rush set up to cast while he observes out here?
It'd be quite difficult.
Yeah.
He has multiple screens while observing. He also is on headset with MC and Bastion at all times.
He just needs to look at the mini-map.
No, but so Rush is more than just an observer.
No, it's not. He's 1-0.
He's choreographing the in-game. So everything, you know, when MC changes it to a nice camera, they're communicating, they're talking to one another.
Well, I heard it was just MC doing it. You know, he kind of leads the way more than anything, and Rush just, you know, picks which person's near the other by the mini-map. That's what I heard. Again, Yanko did it with just a mini-map, so...
Things have come a long way since then, Lauren.
What's Lauren saying? What is going on
I don't know
here?
why you keep getting bullied, Rush. I'm so sorry,
You know,
man.
Lauren bullied me a little bit yesterday in Among Us in front of everybody. You know, my
You made bad
face was
choices,
red.
and I had to call you
You
out
were the
for it.
imposter.
No, I
and-
wasn't. You were the imposter.
Oh, guys.
So,
All right.
Guys, we have a game of Counter-Strike.
how likely is this round, Chad?
Watch this, Lauren. Grim now. He's going to fight death as Jacob will jump on up. And mounting the scaffold position will remove Grim, send him to his friend, the Reaper. And as Twist, last alive.
I like that play on words there. Very nice.
Thanks, I'm learning.
Stop.
I'm trying to learn,
Stop
dude.
my job.
I broke Skybox.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I don't want to tell Vlad that I broke Skybox. Because
They'll be sad. Sad or mad.
because they told me how not to break it.
And then you did it. It's like when you just, you know, float an innocent crewmate. They tell you to not do it, but
You're
you
never
did it
going
anyway.
to... I brought you bubble tea today.
I wasn't so sold, honestly. It's okay. It's nice, but it's just milky tea.
Exactly.
I'm British. I can just have a nice cup of tea anyway. But we've got Orb Soundnaf back on the Orb here. JKS last time, probably looking for that lovely little freebie he had last time on old... Was it Twist, I think, up there?
Yeah, that was a...
Weird one.
Yeah, Twist just hanging out on the perch.
But no freebies this round. Going to make them work for their dinner. Plenty of util left as well. So no early expenditures for Liquid. They're going to be holding on as long as they can. Same for the Thieves, though. So they've got plenty to play with, and they decide to actually make the hit happen.
So it is 3 over towards the A side of things right now for Liquid, and Stewie's in limbo between both sites. That leaves a lot of pressure on Twist if the attack was to come through towards middle. But we heard from Chet that Jacob's the man to watch on this T side. He hasn't had to have a crazy amount of impact thus far. It's actually come through Liaz within the early rounds on the Force Buy. JKS has had a couple openings. Azza doing well. No AWP coming out for Gratisfaction so far, so they're more than happy just to get this done with the rifles. Information play,
retake.
quite an early information play. Look at this, 50 seconds left on the clock, and they're already searching for kills. Nobody's home, so Thieves are able to reconvene over towards B. They're going to hear all of these footsteps. They could even sell a fake, get on the dog and bone over towards B, and then head back over towards the A side of things, because right now, Liquid don't know what's going on. That info play gave them nothing.
Bit of a maybe misinformation piece coming through. Here comes the util from the T side, though. We have to see if
Spotted.
does join. It does. There goes Twist. It's down to Stewie to hold this one back. He has to be good for a kill. No, nothing. Azza straight through. Beautiful stuff from the T's. Now Liaz holding mid. Does do damage. Does lose life, though. But information found can be relayed, and Azza now needs to hold this safe and sound, and it looks like he might be able to just do that. Elige does have the kit, but this would be pretty costly
They
to
should
go
save,
for.
yeah. They
they're
definitely have to save here. Going for this, it would be suicide at this point of the game. Unfortunately, now that the scoreline will trickle on up to 8-1, it's getting dire for Liquid. I want to see them go for a little bit more aggression, start taking the fight to them. Remember yesterday when we had Furia taking on the likes of EG, and I was saying, EG, they may as well just start fighting. They must just start going aggressive. When they did on their eco round and they did on one of their rifle rounds, there were some of their more competitive rounds on their CT side of Inferno. Well, for Liquid, it's a bit harder because a map like Vertigo, it doesn't really lend itself to going for too much A-ramp aggression unless you're Amanek barreling through a smoke like a madman. If they want to try and take mid control, get within the ladder room, that's one port, then you can go for faster flanks, but also difficult going down the ladder. Oh, look at this. 100 Thieves jersey in the mix. What a lovely execute. So check this out. Molly towards the close pillar, clear anybody out. They've got flashes aplenty, smoke on off to the right side of the Jenny position, and they knew the flight path they were wanting to run there. So simple stuff for 100 Thieves. Would have shown it in Skybox, but I broke it. So thank you very much, Bastion or MC.
I really like that. That was lovely. I think I'm thoroughly enjoying watching teams become more and more competitive at this map, especially learning that there's so much more than just that ramp piece, just, you know, over and over and over. It's great to see. Obviously, the money now, perfect for 100 Thieves, almost getting towards cap. So they're going to be chuffed with that. And obviously on the other side, it's looking a little bit strained. And no real answers found for Liquid just yet. No timeouts either. Just keep back at it.
So one of the things you're noting here from the Thieves is a different approach to a lot of other teams is they don't fight for that A-ramp control immediately. When the CTs drop down their deep smoke, they're not pushing through it. They're not trying to force their way up through the gray screen. They just wait out that initial smoke, 20 seconds goes by. Now they throw out their own utility. They had a molly to clear the close scaffolding position, a smoke to shroud their descent in case they're, or ascent if there was an AWP player. Now more utility to force back the closer lines. They just have to deal with NAF. If they take NAF out of the equation, they can set up for an A execute. They've even found a lead. That's a stand straight through the boards. How lucky is that?
That's a freebie you're going to take every single time. Grim's still there. They're all still close to ramp, and they're all still losing the fight. Snap toyed with Azza's on it. This is beautiful, but Nap has found Azza. It's not over yet. He's still around, so Stewie, but so far, everything's going the right way for the Thieves. 30 seconds, so they have to make something happen here. Is this a boost? That's quite nice. That's quite tasty. Still going to be a bomb plant. Can they stop it in time? I don't believe so. Naf trying to make a bit of a hero play. Backs away. Can't do it. Gratisfaction's there. Everything going perfect for the Thieves. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. Again, even late round, that was what, like 25 seconds or so. Still calm, still collected. Great utility to put into play. But I guess that freebie you got on a leash, you're just going to be chuffed with. Look at that.
Yeah, and here it is. Just simple as that. So obviously, and he's walking into position. It wasn't even like he was holding there. That's a miserable way to go. Crack gets 2 through the smoke as well. It's a bit of a... There he is.
We take him.
There's Gomez sitting in the background, little ball on his lap, having a good time.
Oh.
Okay, well...
I hate seeing Elige sad.
What do you mean?
It was just that, like, you know, the sigh of, like...
Yeah, well, that's a frustrating way to go, Lauren.
It's a bad death.
I don't know what to tell you.
It hurts me, Chad.
It's a good kill, but a bad death, and here comes a good flash.
Here we go, trying to make up for it.
Okay. There's the rifle on the floor.
God,
and naded by the CT, so that's been blown even further out of reach. So that's what I was saying, they have to go for these more aggressive plays, but you can see how difficult it is, how tight those corridors are. Jacob was able to dodge the flash. There it is. It actually went further up. Good observing, gang. Once again, these pop flashes are great. Oh, they've really done their homework for Thieves. Vertigo is looking fantastic.
I'm glad to see more teams. What was it? Mouse previously showed they had a really nice Vertigo as well.
Yeah, it was out of that black box, right? We hadn't seen much of them.
We heard whispers of, you know, he brought up an interview. We didn't know if it was real or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, saw the proof in the pudding. Jacob doing the clear. Going through all of the checks. And last time we got him that beautiful free kill off the back of the wall bank. Think and a half there for Grim. Nice. Again, though, it is just one kill. Smoke comes in, makes it slightly harder work, gives Nap a little bit of room to play. But
spotted, I think. Yeah,
feet definitely showing Grim's now in trouble. 2 players. Got another, not bad, Grim. Let's go. One more. Bombs at his feet, but Molly's now coming in. Pressure from Jacob. He's trying to help out, but Twister's got his back. Suddenly, Liquid are making this a little bit harder than before. And
20 seconds.
Molly's going to come in. He's got the bomb. Gratisfaction's out of there. But time, 15 seconds is all they've got to play with.
They have to go A as well. So this is curious right here. 10 seconds. This isn't going to work out for the Thieves.
Oh, Twist, that's lush. But they've got to stay alive. Keep in mind the HP is so low. If he finds these kills, JKS, 2 seconds. You got to chase the kill down. Grim was on short. He gets to live. He loses life in the end, but the round is theirs.
Wow, okay. So that was one of those... I guess we're going to start calling them liquid rounds, because when we look at the way that they were able to put rounds up against the likes of Genji just the other day, remember Nuke, we had Naf outside with only a USP, killing 4, you know, getting an ace with that. But there was a lot of those rounds, right, Lauren? They won when it was scrappy, and they won when their individuals were able to make the gaps and make the frags. And here was Grim just stopping them at that short position with this, the turtle, the snapping turtle, or the 5-7, I suppose, as it's known by most. And that's the second round on the board for Team Liquid. So if they can mount 4 more and 9-6 half, it's not the worst thing in the world. Initial exchange of utility as per usual. As I mentioned earlier, the Thieves not in any rush to take this A ramp aggression. They might be able to change that gear up later. And especially now if they go for more of a mid play or a B play, that'll keep Liquid honest towards the other side of the map. Then as we get to the tail end of this first half, they can start going for faster plays, straight up that A ramp, disrespecting the smokes, using the utility of their own, and then go to run over Liquid when the cache could be broken. So here, out of sight, but not out of mind. JKS, the rat in the backline, is always able to tuck down towards this B lobby.
The protocols they're running through for the Thieves are brilliantly done most of the time, but Grim flashed up through smoke, finds Gratisfaction, so we take him when we get him. Miss from Naf, Az is not going to miss those. That's a welcome party now towards the site. You do still have Grim here. Elige not too far away, but Grim's under pressure. He doesn't know it yet either. Jacob ahead of the smoke, plays it so well. Quick smoke goes in. Elige is cut off, unless he fancies a bit of that smoke action himself. He's through it. Jacob welcoming it though, and again, he has created the space here.
So the bomb will go down, the 3v3 needs to ensue, and Liquid are at the point of the game where they might need to consider going for this. Lining up the flash, Stewie through the girders. That'll be the go signal. They have smokes as well for the bomb. Well, they're changing things up, so a deep smoke here will be coming on through. The flash to follow.
Does find Jacob, no one else though. He's the first. Happily taking the fight is Azza. Jacob with him. Twist is there. Last time Twist Eagle was good, but he needs some more. Liaz trying to save the day. Elige now in the 1v1. Has the kit. Found the bomb. He's going to sit this. Liaz needs to check right about now. He's missed him. Oh, Elige gets away. Just about gets the defuse, and Liaz probably a little bit miffed at that, but hey, Liquid, however they get these rounds, they are by the finest margins.
Yeah, and that's the point we need to push home. It is a round on the board. It does look good for Liquid now that they're able to mount at least some form of a resistance, but they only had one player survive.
Yep.
And with only one player surviving, well, that's not ideal. I think you can all put 2 and 2 together. The buy on the seat. Oh, the run boost. Here we
brave.
go. Hello.
Oh, make it look so easy.
Gotta be heard. Yeah, that's the problem with that. Unless Twist is going hyper aggressive and actually wanting to fight down the stairs in towards B lobby, he can always be set up in a position ready to capitalize off the sound cue.
Is it Twist who does it for them as well on the other side normally?
Yeah, I think he fell twice last time.
Yeah, so I mean, if anyone's gonna be able to look out for that, know what it's, you know, the timing is and everything else, it's whoever does it on the other side. So he'll definitely be aware of that. Jacob again being an absolute pest. Always around, never backing away. He's got the wall bangs, he's got the pressure, he's playing ahead of smokes. Real constant threat. Twist, though, fancying that ahead of the molly this time. Sees, did he see the feet or not? I don't know if JKS just got away with that again.
Look how much room Azza has already. There's still a minute left, and they're forced all the way back in these passive positions. So the opening kill, it is good for that of Liquid, but they're already under siege here. Molotovs can flush out Naf, push him off this line. There's the smoke, there's the molly. Naf will have to move. Nade as well. And look at that, simple as you like.
Wow.
Great stuff there from the Thieves. This is wild.
That's beautiful. Azza knowing exactly where he could get to, what damage was done, but the retake comes in. Grim, way ahead of expectations, finds Azza and JKS as they tried to set up those post plants, but Liaz on patrol, finally traded in on Elige. He's there and he's done enough. Nice work again. These fine margins are working for Liquid. It seems only in the most dire scenarios do they manage to work it out, because that looks so good for Azza then.
That smoke was real trouble there on the bomb site. I'm not sure who threw it or where it came from, but you could see exactly what they did. I was real surprised Liaz had a second kill because his feet was showing for a lot of that and was able to convert onto Stewie. But yeah, Elige, the man of the moment here. We did highlight him and JKS as the two stars to look out for and respecting sides of things. And, well, there's Juzzy Bear using the headset as a headband.
It's nice.
Yeah.
I like that. Reminds me of like football players always push it back.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're on about.
Yep. Back in we go. The money's still going to be in a tough spot for Liquid. It's not been pretty, but they have enough for a decent purchase.
Oh, Jacob just hiding in the smoke here. You can see there on Gratisfaction's screen, but he's ahead, and he's actually using that smoke as a bit of a one-way. So cheeky stuff here from Jacob. 11 kills to his name. Let's see if he can find another entry. If he can take Elige out, that means we won't see the man late round, and he's close.
Yeah, he definitely heard that. Jacob's on the push for it. Oh, missing the shot. Elige gonna punish it. And then backs away. If Elige is having a good game, we actually will have a really good matchup today. I'm really hoping this carries on, because when Liquid has Elige on form, it's beautiful. If not, this could maybe spiral. But there's still 4 players standing for the Thieves. So this round's far from over. So they do still have to get past the main man himself, but they are out of util. They've down to the molly, a couple of smokes and a nade, but they're not necessarily all in the right place, and they backed away from the site a fair amount.
Yeah, they're more than happy to give this up, knowing that territory could be under the remit of the Thieves here.
The retakes have been good, to be fair.
Yeah.
Scary, but have worked.
They don't have a lot of utility again. Just a smoke, or 2 smokes, a Molotov, a HE. So it'll be enough to work with. The number advantage is the key in this round. So flashes, they'll go through the short position as fast as you like. Last Molotov from Liquid will come out now. 20 seconds remaining. Grat finds another one through the smoke. He's absolutely mauling them, and that was Elige. That's the danger man taken out of the picture. Over the top.
Beautiful.
Another kill from Grat, continuing to do damage.
He's such a threat right now. Doesn't even have to see him. Just straight up doing him through the smoke. But okay, 3 playing it back in, 0 utility. If they're not given opportunities, they're not going to find much here. They're going to have to fight for it, which at the moment is pretty tough work. Grim's got a kit though. Naf holding short. Grim holding ramp. Twist on the bomb. Grim playing forward, finds one, Naf finds another. Nice work from Grim, but where's that final player? Look at Azza. He's gone around the back, but he has to get there in time. The bomb's not planted for him. Defuse comes through. Very well played on the retake by Liquid. Yes, Azza's making it costly, but the round still goes their way. These retakes are ridiculous, but they work.
Oh, we've got top left there, a familiar face. Old Mac, he's in the fan cam for the boys, for the Thieves. So supporting, it's going to be, Jesus, it's about 3:30 a.m., Lauren.
Dedicated fans.
Wow. Guys, go to bed. It's late.
No, stay up and watch the show, please. Otherwise we'll be irrelevant, like that one fan said on Twitter that made Chad angry.
He didn't make me angry, he just made me sad.
Sad? Oh.
We didn't need that opinion, did we? It didn't need to be put in the universe.
No, it didn't.
It didn't help anybody.
No, it doesn't. Oh, Elige has read him. He's had enough of Jacob's, you know, nonsense happening on ramp. Nice little read from Elige. Keeping himself very present in this. But Liaz had so much success through middle early on. That deagle on Stewie, his constant nuisance play was brilliant. It was very, very well choreographed. Now, Naf is there this time. I don't know if Naf heard it, but he certainly lined up for this over by Sandbag, so that's one. Second not to come through. Liaz still very good at this. Stewie is just falling foul to it every time. Liaz is going to be loving it. Molly goes in, drawing all the attention, and while this happens, they know they're out of position. JKS tries to make the play, but disconnected as he was, trying to capitalize on the timing, doesn't work out, and Twist is still in spot.
Oh.
Did Gravifaction just fell off?
Yeah, I think coming through the smoke, he's fallen off, so Twister's got some ground on him here.
Oh, the high flashes, though, they don't check for it. Twist, yeah, really nicely done, but a little unfortunate on the timing for Gravifaction there, it felt like.
Yeah, 9-6 on the half right here. Team Liquid battling back after a blistering pace from the 100 Thieves out the gate. Stick around, we're going to a break. We'll be back with half number 2 in a moment.
Give up the fight if you had no time to even surrender. Would you give up your rights and let your life slide away? There's a race, so you win.
9-6 on the half for the Thieves. We've got a special guest calling in, I do believe. Mac, you're in the future. Do the boys win?
Yeah, I believe they do. 2-0. Real easy tonight, yeah.
Okay, 2-0. Well, does Justin go off? What are we talking, a 30?
Oh, nah, Juzzy, he's going to have a quiet one. I reckon Carrie Potter's going to really start to pick up towards the end of the match and really, carry the boys across. All
right, well, fantastic. It's great to hear from somebody from the future and somebody who sounds more Australian than me. So we're going to get this one back underway.
I love that accent. Thick. Lays it on. Just sounds like Vegemite. Just smeared everywhere.
I can go bloody thick too with the accent too. Don't you worry about that, all right?
Absolutely love it. And good to see the Thieves, the Aussie fans, still dedicated as ever. Right, let's get into the round. As I said, 6-9. Funny number. JKS having to back away from this a little. Bomb plant coming in. Nice position for it, but the nade's perfect. Liege barely alive, but does make it out of there. 5v5 post plant. What is this game we're seeing?
Well, similar pistol round to what they ran last time from the Thieves. Let's see if Grat's utility can come into play here. They will need it. Smoke on the bomb. Flash to progress.
Oh, lovely flash. That's going to keep Stewie out for a second or two. Means that Elish has to be a little bit more prevalent. Keeping ramp control is going to be vital for this. Grim goes down now. There's a problem on the back line. Zaza right there. He wants Elish. He can't get him. But on the bomb, say goodbye. Twist turns up in a big way. 3 kills in the pistol. And a couple of times now, Liquid have had individuals really deliver in these pistols. We had Elish on the first time. Now we've had Twist on the second time of it. A valiant attempt, but that plant really allowed them to get away with that little bit more.
Oh, boy. Oh. Yeah, it's kind of protect the president there because JKS had the kit. They wanted to get him into the smoke and have everybody else's bodyguards, but absolutely minced on up there by Twist and the boys. As Liquid, they're looking good right now. If they can convert and not go down to the force by 100 Thieves yet again within this game, they could be on to start catching up and at least looking competitive on Vertigo here. We noted that last time they played it was 16-3, then the follow-up map Liquid's pick was Nuke. That was a 16-8 scoreline in their favor, and then the third was Inferno. But if Liquid can take away Vertigo, Lauren, there could be a real chance this might be a 2-0.
Could be. Again, though, we look at how Liquid won some of those rounds. They were very fine margin retakes, very small bits and pieces working well for them. And we did obviously note that the T side was a little bit of a trickier element for them to play. So we'll see if that comes through again. They do have the rifles, the weaponry, the Mac Daddies out and about. And JKS wants to take it out of the game. Not going to happen, though. Stewie, big deny. Nice nade again. Damage being just filtered through. Grim, Naf, and Elige all taking a fair bit of flak, but that's a bomb plant.
Yeah, they're saving. Jacob running all the way through towards B already. That's the only indicator that I need to see here. 100 Thieves want to hold on to this, see if they can do it again in the following. And you saw, as we did the refrag video, and you know how I was getting flashed in that video, Lauren?
Yes.
There's a fun little command you can use in refrag when you're doing the restrat stuff. It's called .noflash, and you don't get flashed. So you can actually show everything without looking silly like I did.
Yeah, but I think it's kind of cool to see where the flashes actually come in.
Oh, yeah, but like
It'd be cool to see if it was like for a second rather than having the full flash.
It was just because I'm an idiot and I forgot about that command. But anyway, the way that the Thieves will set this up is JKS goes over towards A at the start of the round on his own quite a lot. Gratisfaction and Jacob will back him up if they feel it is going to be an immediate threat. And some of the things that they do is they make sure that they're time and time again throwing the smoke through the, I guess they're not skylights, but the windows so that it bounces off that girder and it goes down the ramp deep. They do that time and time again.
Good. Say it again.
Girder.
Girder.
Water.
There's no T's. There's a...
I've never thought about the way that I say things as much as I have in recent times.
I really like it. It makes me happy. Because most people mock me for my accent because it's become weird.
Yeah, mine's a mutant accent as well. Mine's not, like, I don't sound Australian.
No, I speak to my family. I'm like, wow, you sound like commoners. What's happened to you? Just in the, I don't know, up a chimney somewhere? It's not normal. But here we are. Somehow, it's my job to talk. Aren't we all fortunate? So we do have those leftover pistols. What is it? Deagle, 5.7, and a couple of Deags. So nothing too much to write home about. We'll see if Liquid let it get into that dangerous territory, into that hot water of those final few moments. I like quite decisive, quite clear-cut anti-ecos, but we'll see what they go for. Plenty of util still in place, so they've got options.
I've got IT on the line right now fixing my skybox issues, so sorry, Lauren.
No. Please. There's such a brilliant amount of things going on in this round. Here we go, bit of action. Azza has a little look downstairs, doesn't like it. Didn't like it. He went back up that ladder quicker than me when I used to get scared of things in the basement. You know what I mean? If I
You were
beat...
scared of things?
Yeah.
You don't take me as the type of person who's
Terrified.
scared of much.
Scared of that. Jacob batters Elige. Bomb plant coming in. This isn't bad. That's not bad. See if there's any more damage CTs can do here. There's a little peep over the smoke. They've got something to play with. No kit in play, though, even for the leftover pistols. So this smoke, I think they're just going to go for it. It looks like Naf's on patrol, on duty, up close personal, body blocking Azza as he tries, if he does try to come through that smoke. Time's running out now. Gotta go. No kits. Farming time. So far, so good. No real threats. Yes, they've lost a couple of players, but the round looks good for them. And yeah, as JKS tries to make that last-minute play, Liaz could try and cost them a couple of bits and pieces, but they seem aware of it where they wanted to save. Grim stays alive barely, but good enough. We're all tied up, 9-9.
I think we fixed it, Lauren.
Yes. But you know,
George is on holidays and he's calling in from Italy right now to fix my computer. So
yeah, no, I used to do the thing where you'd like race turning off the lights with getting back upstairs because I thought, you know, something would grab my foot. Because it was like those old rickety staircases in the basement that were just wood with gaps in between. So I thought something would grab my foot.
okay, I used to have that a little bit with when I was probably about 6. And
yeah, I wasn't very old. It wasn't recent.
They made me take out the bins out the back. Now out the back, there's a pretty decent backyard.
Yeah.
And it'd be dark and next to the shed, lots of spider webs.
No, don't do that.
But as an adult,
don't play that.
The only thing I'm scared of, other than commitment, is sharks.
Sharks seem like a problem for Australians. I think it's a unwarranted fear for people outside of maybe areas where sharks are present.
Oh, hello. Fireworks. Guys, they just don't want those HEs. They want to prioritize flashes or smokes or Molotovs, something that they didn't have. So that's why they've thrown the grenades off the map at the start here. But very important round for the Thieves to get their foot in the door on the CT side. I said it was George. It's Adrian, not George.
God, get it right, George.
But they were both on holidays.
Who has holidays in esports? Back to work. Unhealthy lifestyles. That's what we live. Associate our self-value with the amount of work we take on until we burn out and cry. Liaz having to avoid the flashes, the mollies. It's all coming in. It's a quick hit for the lineup. Liaz, this is great work. Azza gets to play in. Eventually the shots do land. It wasn't as clean as he'd like, but it should be job done with Gratisfaction in the right place, right time. It's only your boy Elige in a 1v3. They've got to make some mistakes, but he's a player who could certainly exploit them, but surrounded. 2 of them there. Not a chance in hell.
Yeah, good stuff there. That multi-kill from Liaz to kick things off was monstrumental.
Monumental.
Monstrumental. That could be a new one.
It's a new one.
That could be a brand new one.
That could go on the t-shirt.
That could go on the t-shirt.
There you go.
For the Chatty B brand. Now, when I was streaming, I did have, I tried streaming for a little while.
Yeah.
Back when I lived in Australia.
Australia.
And I was doing it out of a closet.
Nice.
So there wasn't much oxygen. I think that's where all my brain cells went.
I like when we do like interviews with Moses and he's just in a cupboard somewhere.
Yeah, he is. He's honestly just in a wardrobe. That's all right. Guns are out. Liquid can still afford a buy. Thieves were able to drop guns across and make sure that they were ready and raring to go for round number 20. Liquid have a much quicker, a much more direct approach over towards this ramp. They don't wait out the early fray of utility like we're seeing from the Thieves, and you can see exactly what happens if you don't do that. Stewie's been chunked on down to 72 damage. Grim's taken a lick, only 5 points off of his HP bar. And this is what I'm talking about. So JKS, he does have a friend this time. Jacob up close and personal. And they're getting flashed in for info here. So a little bit early. Nobody's home. They weren't progressed up as far as they would have liked. So 1 minute and 5 left on the clock now. Running out of utility over towards the A side. JKS has just dropped a smoke. Jacob has one as well. And by doing this at a minute, they're going to hold Liquid and this short push at bay until roughly 40 seconds. He doesn't have a Molotov to use like we saw in the video I highlighted with Refrag, but Gratisfaction is searching, and that wasn't like in the video either. So there's one. They're not going to chase him down. They can't get away with it here. Jacob's set up in a very, very scary position.
Let's see if anyone checks on it. See if anyone just gets the attention first. JKS is going to be on the line. Jacob goes down. There it is. Sight's open. It's available. Gratisfaction and Azza, Liaz can do everything they... Oh, the boost. That's the one thing that may be able to see above the smoke. Yeah, Naf's been spotted. No idea where he just died from, but now fully aware. Grim, just at gunpoint, dead, buried Nice bit of playback in. That boost was quite something.
Yeah, and they handled these rounds very well, the Thieves. In the 16-3 victory, these were the type of rounds they were having to deal with time and time again. But one thing that always went in their way was they'd find the opening or they'd find the first 2 frags. So they had a number advantage in those situations every single time. And that's very important. You can see here able to boost, get them over the smokes, make sure they're still annoying them while these smoke walls are up. For Liquid, the bomb has just gone down. That 40-second timer had just started. Grim's been taken out with only 5 seconds of that ticking away. So this is rinse and repeat, more of the same. And if you are Liquid, just continuing to run in towards that A bomb site, I don't think it's going to pan out for them in the way that they might expect. Down to the pistols now. Naf taking a chunk of damage. Release is quick. All right, well, we're 4v4. So on the other side of the map, Jacob went down. Grat's having a good game. 17 kills for him. Stewie's searching. Deagle versus the AWP. Whoever shoots first. Well, add in a bit of accuracy there. And you might have set yourself a kill. Smoke to the left side of the site. Flash from Twists. Justin, JKS Savage trying to block that one.
Oh, this could be a nice chunky nade. Let's have a look.
He's in between the pins there.
Could have been nice. Oh, that's not bad though. Somehow that Molly's found its place. Naf's dead. I felt like the plan was theirs to have, even though obviously I didn't expect the round conversion, but these Mollies are so well positioned. Grim's still alive, but barely. Twist gets wall banged, and now Grim's in all kinds of trouble. Nicely controlled in the end by the Thieves.
Yeah, I think Grat would have tagged Naf going for the plant through the boxes the Molotov had landed. Grat's getting kills through smokes, over smokes, through walls, tags through walls. He's finding that impact. And we didn't see him have the AWP with on the T side of Vertigo. It wasn't something that they really needed. They were just rocking those 5 AK-47s. But here on the CT side, finding a lot of impact. 18 kills for him. Azza with 18 as well. And Liaz with 18. Normally the stars and the driving forces of this team are JKS and Jacob. They're down the bottom. It doesn't even matter. The scoreline is 12-9. If they come online, Liquid are going to be in a world of hurt. Twist dealing with the B push. Nobody watching mid right now. This is a new look, so hyper aggressive over towards the B side of things. We'll go for a late push from Azza. Flash from Elige. We saw similar scenes from the Thieves within their first half. Patrolling up the A ramp now, taking control slowly. Molotov towards sandbags, making sure there's no CTs trying to hide in plain sight. JKS spamming just to know they don't have free control. Trying to pounce now. JKS under pressure, spamming away, gets one, and the molly will eventually take him down, and Elige wants more.
Great idea too. Why not? Elige finding so much room now. It's Gratisfaction who's going to try and play this back in as close as he can, but I'm sure a smoke's going to come flying in anytime soon. It does. And yeah, you could see the intentions with the molly. You can still see around it somewhat. Second smoke to follow from Elige from short. Flash is there. They've done all the groundwork. They just need to get that bomb down if they can. Flash again. Gratisfaction blinded. Liaz as well. Azza though on the flank. Last time could have done more. Not this time though. Naf denies it. And now suddenly just 2 of them left. This might be a call to get that AWP out of there.
Yeah, and it's just for future rounds here. This is the percentage Counter-Strike we're talking about. So Jacob, his money's not fantastic. JKS and Azza will be able to buy. Gratisfaction or Liaz can drop Jacob over a weapon here so that they're able to get a full purchase on the board. But Liquid will hit double digits. This is a much more competitive series than what we saw previously on Vertigo in the regular season. Playoffs, the teams are turning it up just that extra notch. Now, Liquid and the Thieves, you wouldn't have either of these teams really in contention for the trophy with the type of Counter-Strike they've been playing this season. It's quite clear that Furia and EG are the ones who are head and shoulders above the rest, and that's even with the Thieves beating Furia in the regular season. Now, there's some mix-ups and there's some little tells within the way that the 100 Thieves like to approach their CT side. When Azza's holding middle, he throws more of a shallow Molotov, more in the same vein as what Jax does. It's in middle, there's actually a wall that is, it's not at 90 degrees. It's actually a bit of an angle. This is JKS getting caught off guard. Molotov will burn him down from Naf there. Flames just licking him away.
Spread, yeah.
That nice shot there from Elige. That basically confirmed the round. When you look at the way that Gratisfaction does it when he's AWPing middle, he'll actually throw one through one of the windows, which lands deeper in middle. And I think that his is he wants to force and trap anybody ahead of that Molotov to find the frag, whereas the one for Azza, he just doesn't want them to come at middle at all. So you can kind of tell from the differences of those Molotovs who is holding middle.
I mean, surely someone like Moses is going to be...
Well, you'd hope so.
In the
if
air.
I can work it out, a coach of a team should be able to work it out,
I
right?
hope so, right? Right? We'll see. We'll see what the relay of information is. Again, Liquid are trailing on the T side, but they did just get that previous round. So, still pretty early days in the second half for full buy rounds at least coming in. So, at the moment, same old flashes to get that initial ramp control. Nothing too crazy, but this is new.
Yeah, double sandbags is interesting here. So, Gratisfaction is going to stand and fight. They will put out a Molotov if it comes. Big pick. Amoli should be coming to his position any second now. Jacob needs to make sure his booty's covered on off. But there lands the smoke. Jacob stays alive. Grat has to fight and die, but look at this. Elige just pushing on in. He knows there's one more.
Leash doesn't care. He's just going to be leaping around trying to find that final player. Stewie's got a knife out. Doesn't matter. They're dead.
Oh.
Naf towards Azra and all the mayhem. Liquid keep cool under pressure. You're looking at JKS and Liaz after all that's said and done. Locked out of the sight. Same old smokes come in. The wall goes up. The chances become very minimal.
Yeah, and they know that JKS plays A, so being very diligent here at Liquid. Even finding Liaz through the smoke, it's just JKS, 1-on-4 situation. Locked on out, smokes are up for another 10 seconds, and his best option is to save. There's no window of opportunity to get back in this one. You'd have to push forward into 4 AK-47s, and just that aggression right there from Elige was everything. Capitalizing on how long it took Gratisfaction to put out the Molotov. You didn't want Jacob to do it. You didn't want to be a Q. Oh, that was too quick. He just made a shot. How could he possibly put the Molotov out that quickly? You wanted to make sure that it looked like it was only Gratisfaction there. But in that delay, Elige, he didn't sit back and go, hey, there's a flash coming. Are you going to pick us? He just ran on in and swarmed him. And I think that was well and truly the key to the 11th round on the board for Liquid here. 11-12 now. Liquid are back in this. And there's no reason they can't convert because the money situation of 100 Thieves is well and truly in the bin. Liaz has enough to buy, but they should take a save.
Here it is.
Yes. He can see nobody facing. There was no flash that came off forward.
No one watching that cross for him either.
Yeah, and look, you don't expect the players to run at you that quickly. So Elige has done something a bit out of the box there. And it was, yeah, so that's a play that you should be pulling off. It's just a frustrating way to go. Jacob didn't even get to have a fight in that round. Didn't even get a chance to have a duel.
Just in case you're tuning in, you're not used to the new UI. If you want to see who picked which map, top left under that mini-map, you'll see it. Just let you know this is a 100 Thieves pick, and it was probably a good one off the back of their regular online success against Liquid. Clearly, though, Liquid have made some adjustments. They're starting on a different side here, as Chet, kindly pointed out that things have been adjusted a little. So this is a different look. As I said, how many rounds did they get before? It was like under
16-3.
Yeah.
And then 16-8 on Nuke.
Yeah.
And then 16-14 on Inferno.
Yeah, I feel like this is going to be a better game overall.
Much more competitive affair. Oh, the flank of the flank. Jacob could find Jake. Ha. That's Stewie. That's his real name. His real name's Jake.
His name's Jacob. Or Jacam, as
Rush calls him, yeah. It's like R-Easy. All right, well, Naf, one more's there, my friend. Do you want to get aggressive? Do you want to take this rifle away? Yes, you do, and Jacob goes down. So 17 kills on the board now for Naf. Things are starting to heat up there over on the Liquid side of things. This was Stewie finding Liaz. And here's the position that Twist was in before when he got found out. Didn't work for...
Stewie, well aware.
Yeah, it didn't work for JKS either, did it? Oh, here we go. Got the bicep curls coming.
Oh, the pump's on.
That's bad form, bro. Stop swinging your whole body, dude. The weight's too heavy if you're doing that. Take a couple of kilos off. Jeez. People are going to hurt themselves out here.
Mr. Fitness, Chad.
Well, no, that's basic, 101. Don't do your back while trying to do bicep curl.
Ooh. Jacob? Jacob has just destroyed Elige, and he's going to do a bit more. He's going through the smoke. He's found another execution by Jacob. Beautiful play. But now keep in mind, this is all said and done quite early in the round, so the T still have 3 standing. Getting that one back, they could still potentially overwhelm a site. See if they can get maybe a favorable pick here or there. Twist is already looking for that opportunity, but no one flanking. Obviously, no one on the aggress early. These two still present at ramp, so they can't get a clean read. But look out for Naf. If he starts going... He's the one with the bomb. This is going to be a commitment.
Ooh. Well ahead of that Molotov there. Azza had no option but to run away. No smoke to be deployed other than in the hands of Liaz. And he's over towards construction in middle right now, so he couldn't have helped on out. It would have just been JKS and Azza fighting if Liquid were more threatening. But if the Thieves are unable to convert here, Liquid could run away with this. So this is a hugely important round. And now Liaz is rotating back on towards that B bomb site. We'll drop the smoke towards the mouth. And he's just hoping that holds them at bay. Yeah, they could just walk through and disrespect
100%.
this.
I think you can just navigate around, but with the Molly, they're going to know what's up. Now Molly's coming out from Liaz. Rest of the util put into play. They're burning alive. Naf's in so much danger from that. He's lost his life. Yeah, 20 seconds, and Gratisfaction is holding on to this with both hands. Stewie now going to be called upon. A 1v3, 16 seconds, no bomb, no plant. Gratisfaction just holds the line. As soon as you step across. Yeah, Dunzo. Nicely played in the end. Gratisfaction, what a bit of endgame play from him.
Yeah, and that Molotov from Liaz kind of forced them into the site. They couldn't just stand around that pillar and go for jiggle peaks. They were fully committed to that point. And you can see how far the bomb flew out of Naf's hands. That's ridiculous. Look how far it landed up on top. The upper level just barreling forward. You couldn't be in a worse position for Stewie. The money is good for Liquid. They will be able to buy over there with the Thieves. They have to drop guns. There'll be some emissions. Gratisfaction light on utility, and Liaz down to the FAMAS. Only 2 kits in play, and that was the more shallow Molotov right there from Az that I was talking about in the previous. Gratisfaction set up towards B. Orp will ring on out. That'll let Liquid know where he's starting off the round, but he's quick to move. Dipping on back through CT Swan. We'll be dealing with middle, but nobody's home towards that side of things. Looks like Liquid want to go back towards their rinse and repeat A play. Flashes are good. Through the smoke they go. Elige 20 kills to his name. Molotov towards the sandbag position, but nobody home this time round.
Could be JKS to potentially deal with Elige and Stewie if they keep going this way. Same Molly as before. JKS knows that he's under pressure now. Burning on one side, forced to fight. They've got his number on short. Elige is just so clean. Azza also falling. Gratisfaction, though, has been a saving grace for the Thieves on occasion. That AWP has done very well. However, the site's under control. Gratisfaction just praying one of these bullets finds a target, but Elige keeping him at bay, and I think that's time to back out.
Yeah, and I think it's great. I'm going to pat myself on the back here. The clip that we used to highlight at the start of just how easy it was for the Thieves, and JKS solo over towards A, getting multi-kills from that similar position. We've just seen him get taken down in time and time again in this matchup. Before he was getting away with it, before he was able to take down multiple Liquid players or do a lot of damage, they are isolating him, and the way that they're doing it is that simple Molotov, it locks him in. He has 2 choices, stand and fight or run, and either way, they get the territory based off of one Molotov. JKS not being able to convert any frags, it doesn't slow them down. Liquid are now going into the site with a number advantage, and the fact that Elige had that second kill, like how quick that came in towards the headshot box on the A site, that was a massive shot. That was the deal sealer right there. So this change of approach, or not change of approach, maybe just change of effectiveness from JKS, because he is down the bottom of the barrel in terms of the frags, only 12 to his name. Jacob, as we mentioned earlier, struggling as well, 16. Well, I guess he's not struggling anymore. But that's it, right? You see that flames on the ground there, and Elige is actually using the flames here to pick, taking down Azza in the site. So that's one position is where they had so much success before the Thieves, and this time around they're finding 0. They might need a change of approach in the defense towards this side of the map. Maybe swing Gratisfaction over there with the AWP, take some picks down, see if he can find some fights, find some openings. Because at this stage of the game, 13-13, money really not looking good for 100 Thieves whatsoever. Liquid, 3 individuals sitting pretty, 22 kills for Elige, 17 for Naf, 17 for Twists. Grim and Stewie are having one of those days. Well, Elige as well. Look at the assists on those 3 players. 8 assists for Elige, 7 assists for Grim, and 8 for Stewie. You know, once you get, you have like the triple-double, you've died 10 times, you got 10 assists, you've got over 10 kills. They could be on track for some of those scorelines. I don't even know if that's right. I don't really watch basketball. I've just heard people say it before.
Look,
try and crowbar things in.
I don't remember the last time I watched anything at, like, quote-unquote real sports.
Real sports?
Yeah.
Not even cricket?
Nah. Maybe some F1.
What's Amanek?
Oh, Azza, here we go. It's no SMG, it's the M4. But Grim,
2.
That's massive from him. 2 big kills. Azza can't get away. Grim doesn't even need to see him.
That's 3 through the smoke from Grim this round. And he's just been spamming like a madman. This one's done.
Look, Gratisfaction had his fair fun through the smoke, so why can't Grim? Doesn't need to see him. Straight up, 3
show us
kills.
the carnage of those bodies, because we didn't see where they all went down. I think Grat was up the top.
Let's have a look, shall we?
So, yeah, there was one up the top on the top ledge.
One up here,
Yeah, Orpa went down up there. Azza was pushing.
Ooh.
Jacob was on the lower level. He got
Unreasonable.
3 different kills on all those different levels.
That's just
wild.
unlucky, to be honest.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's unlucky.
What?
There's no luck in Counter-Strike. What are you saying?
Oh. Trouble in Paradise. Chadney. Oh, hold on. That's a quick bit of damage. They've still got a kit on both of these. Smoke and a flash. It's going to be brave, but it could be done. Flash is on Grim and Naf, though. Grim going to offer himself up potentially first. Smoke comes in. Flash still with Liaz. There it is in hand, looking to maybe put something into play. Pop, Grim, peeks. JKS tries to go up and over, loses life, and now Grim. Yeah, nice one, Grim. 5 kills, 3 through the smoke.
Just easy as that.
Please show us it back, because I
Easy
don't
as
know
that.
where they came from.
I don't think anyone knows, Lauren. No one knows that.
Here we go. Oh, yeah, love that.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
must be nice.
Yeah, yep. All right, guys. So
Yes,
to
I
break
see.
that one down for you, what he did was he crouched.
Yep.
He held his movement keys.
Yeah.
And he also held mouse 1 while pulling the mouse down to accommodate for the recoil of the AK-47
Huh.
while having a good idea where the picks might come in from. So that's the analytical mind right there, really just breaking it down.
You're
Masterful
welcome.
stuff. So this is a save round from the Thieves. It's just a partial investment, a couple of deagles, light pistols. But this is 15 on the board for Liquid. They've already found the opening, and well, now found it this time round. Liquid are hitting another gear here. Last time when they did lose Vertigo, maybe just a slow start to the day. Maybe Jason Mozotool was right. The communication not on point.
Well, I've been, keeping up with chat. Team Liquid, the account in chat has requested Rushly. Rush, you up for a round here? They've asked for you.
Hello?
Well, the official Team Liquid
Yeah,
account.
yeah. They
official
Rush,
Team
they're
Liquid
watching. Rush,
account.
Rush, do a good one. Do a good one. Rush.
impress them, impress them.
JKS does have the HE. We're going to see where it goes. Oh, just a bit shy, but it does do some good damage. But this is going to be a hard round to take back. No flashes, no utility. Elish pushed so far forward, and it already looks like they're thinking about doing some other stuff. But it's an important round. If JKS, we've seen him with the P250 before, but through the smoke, he's not named Grim after all. Where is Grim? Here he is, and he might find someone.
Now, Rush, start hyping what this means for Liquid. You know, they round 15.
I can't believe what's actually happened here today. This has been an absolutely insane, and Graham just wiping the floor with these Australians, not giving them a single shot into the round. That's 15. If they win this map and the next map, they go to the lower bracket, second something finals
The
formats.
lower bracket final. The lower bracket final.
The way the brackets line up,
Yep.
when one team wins, the other team loses,
Yep.
and then they go through to the next bracket, repeat, best of 5, one map advantage, and that's the grand finals of NA.
All right, well, forget anything you heard Rush say about formats, but everything else was pretty good.
It wasn't his best work. It wasn't his best work. I think he felt the pressure a little there.
All right.
So Team Liquid, I hope you're proud of yourself in chat. You've scared him.
And you ruined the broadcast for everybody.
Exactly. All your fault, but it is 15-13. And bear in mind, last time these two met, this was the map that got 100 Thieves at least one in the series. The others did go Liquid's way. So this does bode pretty poorly for the Australians, but, well, some Australians.
Just call them Aussies.
Yeah, why not? Just round them all into it. But the point is that 100 Thieves need this, and this could be where it starts. Jacob going to be proactive towards Grim. Trade comes back in. Elige did find Gratisfaction there, so his presence on short has been paramount to their success. Unable to stop him, he is on it. T3000 is in the house. The machine is on it. Liaz trying to save the day. Flash is coming in, blinding him, hindering anything he can do. Still has a nade. That could potentially take out Naf. No, he still survives. What is he made of? All right. Let's see what you can do, Liaz. Full HP, smoke, flash, kit. 2 low players. Twist, yeah, a little healthier than the others, but we've seen crazier things. Elige offer himself up for the first fight. Smoke now comes down for Liaz. Still has to be worried about Shorty. He knows there's probably a player up there at some point. Has a look. Still no one offering much up. Time to look towards short. It's Naf. Next challenge. A little lower. 28 HP. That's on the board. Here we go. And now 2 more kills. But he's got to be quick with this. He's running out of time and he knows it. Bomb now tickled. Tries to draw the fire. Gets the attention. Gets the kill. He needed that second one. He knows he's out of time now. There's nothing much more that Liaz can do. Twist just needs to live and he does even more. Kill for Twist. Win for Liquid. And we'll see you next.